Yashodanandana Brajadanarandana Jamuna Tirandanachari Jamuna Tirandanachari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Hari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Hari Yashodanandana Brajadanarandana Yashodanandana Brajadanarandana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Radha Madhava Radha Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Gaura Primanande Jai Vishwapad Paramahamsa Pri Rajagacharya Stotra Satya Sri Simadhi Divine Grace Shri Bhai Charandarvin Bhakti Vedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Skandaviti Founder Charya's Divine Grace Shri Prabhupada Ki Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur Ki Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Hari Nam Sankirtan Ki Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and to Sri Gauranga, all glories to Sri Prabhupada Ki. Om Ajnanatimiram Dasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurandritam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Darati Swakadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Jutapadakamam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Sri Rupam Sagradatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tvam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhanvitam Syam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Saptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutruvi Pranamami Haripaye Vansakalpa Tarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Jaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Narayanam Namaskritya Dharam Chaiva Narotamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a means of conquest, let us first offer respectful obeisances unto Narayana, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, unto Narayan Rishi, the Supremest Human Being, unto Mother Saraswati, the Goddess of Learning, and unto Sri Vyasadeva, the author. Nasta Prayasabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Tamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. By regularly hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam and by rendering the service unto the pure devotee, all that is troublesome within the heart becomes destroyed, the practice rate to nil, and a loving devotional service unto the Supreme Lord, whose praise with transcendental songs becomes established as an irrevocable fact. Idam Bhagavatam Nama Puranam Brahmasamhitam Uttama Shloka Charitam Chakara Bhagavan Rishi Nishreya Sayalokasya Dhanyam Swasayana Mahat. The Srimad Bhagavatam, known as the Grantaraj, the king of all Vedic literatures, is the literary incarnation of God. It is compiled by the incarnation of God, the Sri Vyasadeva. It is meant for the ultimate good of all people. It is all successful, all blissful, and all perfect. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Sarabhyaya Namaha. Om Sarabhyaya Namaha. Om Sarabhyaya Namaha. Mukam karoti vasanam pam nagaite gim yakripa tamaham bande sigaram dinataranam Yat kripa tamam bande sigaram dinataranam. Hare Krishna. Welcome to our morning Bhagavatam class, continuing Canto number 1, chapter 9, entitled The Passing Away of Bhishma Dev, text number 31. Vishuddhaya Dharanaya Hata Shubhas Tad Ikshayayvashu Gata Yudha Sramaha Nivritta Sarvendriya Vritti Vibhamas Tustava Janyan Visrijan Janardanam Vishodaya Dharanaya Hata Shubhas Tad Ikshanaiva Sugata Yuthasramaha Nivritta Sarvendriya Vritti Vibhamas Tustava Janyam Visrijan Janardanam Vishuddhaya Dharanaya Hatas Shubhas Tadikshanaiva Sugata Yudhasramaha Nivritta Sarvendriya Vritti Vibhamas Tustava Janyan Visrijan Janardanam Vishuddhaya Dharanaya Hata Shubhas Tad Ikshayaiva Sugata Yudhasramaha Nivritta Sarvendriya Vritti Vibhamas Tustava Janyam Visrijan Janardanam Vishuddhaya Dharanaya Hata Shubhas Tadikshaya Naim Sugata Yudhasramaha Nivritta Utendriya Vritti Vibhamas Tustava Janyam Visrijan Janardanam
Visudaya Dharanaya Hata Shubhas
Vishuddhaya Dharanaya Hata Shubhas
Tadiksayaiva Sugata Yudhasramaha
Tadikshayaiva Sugata Yudhasramaha
Nivrita Sarvendriya Vritti Vibhamas
Nivritta Sarvendriya
Tustava Janyam Visrijan Janardanam
Tustava Janyam Visrijan Janardanam Vishuddhaya by purified Dharanaya meditation. Hatha Ashubhaha. One who has minimized the auspicious qualities, the inauspicious qualities of material existence. Tat, him, ikshaya, by looking on, eva, simply, ashu, immediately, gata, having gone away, yudha, from the arrows, sramaha, fatigue, nivritta, being stopped, sarva, all, indriya, senses, vritti, activities, vipramaha, being wildly engaged, tustava, he prayed, janyam, the material tabernacle, tabernacle. Yeah. The body is like a tabernacle. Tabernacle means where you place something holy. So inside the body there's a soul. Yeah. Visrijan, while quitting, Janardanam, to the controller of the living beings. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Other living entities are also attending Bhagavatam class. Wish them well.
You want to learn it?
Yes. You were there before. We were all there before. By pure meditation, looking at Lord Sri Krishna, he at once was freed from all material inauspiciousness and was relieved of all bodily pains caused by the arrow wounds. Thus all the external activities of his senses at once stopped, and he prayed transcendentally to the controller of all living beings while quitting his material body. Purport. The material body is a gift of the material energy, technically called illusion. Identification with the material body is due to forgetfulness of our eternal relationship with the Lord. For a pure devotee of the Lord like Bhishma Dev, this illusion was at once removed as soon as the Lord arrived. Lord Krishna is like the sun, and the illusory external material energy is like darkness. In the presence of the sun, there is no possibility that darkness can stand. Therefore, just on the arrival of Lord Krishna, all material contamination was completely removed, and Bhishma Dev was thus able to be transcendentally situated by stopping the activities of the impure senses in collaboration with matter. The soul is originally pure, and so also the senses. The material contamination by material contamination, the senses assume the role of imperfection and impurity. By revival of contact with the Supreme Pure, Lord Krishna, the senses again become freed from material contamination. Bhishma Dev attained all these transcendental conditions prior to his leaving the material body because of the Lord's presence. The Lord is the controller and benefactor of all living beings. That is the verdict of all the Vedas. He is the supreme entity and being and living entity amongst all of them living beings. And he alone provides all the necessities of all kings of all kinds of living beings. Thus, he provided all facilities to fulfill the transcendental desires of his great devotee, Bhishmadev, who prayed as follows. So the significant point being that Grandfather Bhishmadev, by fixing his consciousness on Krishna here, by pure meditation, looking at Sri Krishna, at once was freed from all material inauspiciousness and relieved of all bodily pains. This is, we are experiencing what is called the threefold miseries of life: adhyatmic, adhibautic, adhidaivik, due to being on the bodily platform of life. So when we fully become transcendentally situated, what are the two main results when one becomes transcendentally fixed in consciousness, like Grandfather Bhishmadev? That's described in the Nectar Devotion. The process of bhakti, devotional service, because it is completely a transcendental process, it has two main we could say results. One is it helps the living entity transcend the threefold miseries of life, number one, as mentioned here, and also to transcend the three modes of material nation. We are constantly in difficulty because of being affected by the three gunas, the three modes of material nature. And also we are harassed by the threefold miseries of life. One who is transcendentally situated is above these these effects. These are the effects of illusion. Illusion means to forget about Krishna. So Grandfather Bhishmadev is therefore showing by example that he, because throughout his whole life he was fully dedicated to upholding the principles of Dharma. He was expert. He was one of the, although a Kshatriya means even a Kshatriya, that is not only Kshatriyas, all the members within society, if they take up to the process of bhakti devotional service can actually attain that that level. That is the meaning of Daiva or Daivi Varnasrama, isn't it? Not simply something material, but within that so-called material system, we perform all our activities for Krishna, and we purify our consciousness so that we are not affected or influenced by the by the modes of material nature. What is that verse describing those who are no longer affected by the modes of material nature? Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma Nasausati Nakansati. Brahma Bhuta means situated transcendentally, without material hankering or material lamentation. So Grandfather Vishwadev was able to attain that at that stage, at the critical moment of leaving his body. Yes. That is being conveyed here. Yes. Vishuddhaya. Vishuddhaya means by purified consciousness. Shuddha. There's Rajas, Tamas, and Sattvam. Yeah, Sattvam. So Sattvam is connected with Shuddha. Shuddha means
Pure like that?
pure, and Vishuddha means very pure. It's like Tattva means yeah, mode of beyond the mode of beyond the mode of goodness, beyond the mode of goodness. And then the wonderful prayers. The next verse begins by describing the prayers composed by Grandfather Vishwadev. Yeah. Anyway, the verse tomorrow will explain how, especially for a kshatriya, generally very difficult because kshatriyas are busy with politics, are very we see in every country those who are politicians are having all kinds of material considerations. They're always very busy. They're always having to deal with so many crises. But it is nice to explain how even those who are having this responsibility of organizing society, so the Kshatriyas, they would also spend three times a day hearing something from Shastra. Means they would also because Kshatriya is not only Raja, statesman or king, he is also meant to be Rishi.
Rishi?
Raja, Rishi.
Oh.
Yeah, Vedic culture is clearly emphasizing how it is very different in modern day society. Modern day society, they want to separate church and government, but in modern day society, they don't understand the importance of ruling based on the principles of dharma, because they think it is, well, so many of them don't believe in dharma or don't believe in religion. Yeah. So that is a unique feature of Vedic leaders or kings, Vedic kings. They are materially qualified as Raja. They know the science of statesmanship, the science of governance, the laws, as we were discussing. Yeah, they study law. Law is actually very important. And simultaneously, they learn spiritual subject matter. So therefore, they are known as rishi. Therefore, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains, "Evam parampara praptam imam rajashayo vidu raja rishi." So we have major disadvantage in society today that practically none of the leaders are qualified materially and not qualified spiritually. So in other words, that is the challenge. That is part of the challenge, to train persons who are known as kshatriyas. And kshatriya means to know simultaneously material science and also spiritual science. Based on the principles of dharma, which are dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam, which are enacted, which are created by Krishna. Means they are eternal principles, eternal knowledge. So in other words, when we study dharma, when we study Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, we are studying, we're trying to understanding what are eternal principles, what are, that is the meaning of tattva. Tattva means the truth, the unchanging truth. Tattva means unchanging truth. And because in most colleges and universities, most educational institutions, they don't know about tattva. Therefore, they are basically studying theory. And theory is always changing because theory is on the mental platform. Theory is man-made. So what is man-made is limited, incomplete, and very often incorrect. Therefore, therefore the importance of developing proper curriculum. Curriculum means what will be the subject matter from what books of knowledge, what source. So source is in the Veda, because Veda means knowledge, isn't it? So that is implied here. So any questions on this?
So, Guruji, this is about Kshatriya, right? And
Sattva.
how about like Vidura and like Chanakya Pandit, right?
Oh,
Very,
Chanakya, yeah.
So they Kshatriya and Brahmana also, right? And how we can learn about it?
How we can learn?
And like principle of the Kshatriya.
Yes. Well, how do people normally learn? Those who actually those who are meant to learn means the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, they have to go to school. They have to go to Gurukul. They have to take what is called academic training. So that's why in Vedic culture there is specific subject matters. They're different. We call Vidya, Chatur Vidya, the specific sciences that are very, very elaborate, very deep subject matter that usually takes many years to become a Brahmana, to become qualified Brahmana, to become qualified. It's like the Pandavas, when they were small boys, they were sent to Gurukul, isn't it? They went and they learned along with the Dronacharya, not Dronacharya, Duryodhana. They learned under Dronacharya the military science. So they went for many years. Normally, it's like 12 years of study.
12 years.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Not just 2 or 3 years, then you get your master's degree, your PhD, as dua, as tiga. Yeah. That is not real master. Yeah. Vedic culture has these specific books. That's why Prabhupada, we introduced Varnashram College. In Varnashram College, that's why it's taking some time also to come out, to come up with a curriculum. So you go to any college or university, they have so many subjects. And the more you want to specialize, then you have to learn more and more things. To become a doctor or a physician, to learn how to, they don't let people operate unless they have years of training, knowledge, experience like that. So, so for training, the two most important leaders in society means the Kshatriyas. First the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas. Then there needs to be proper arrangement, school, college. Yeah.
Like Dronacharya also Brahmana and Kshatriya,
Yes.
because he was also with Kaurava. And I mean, um, how we can take two two Varna.
Well, for us in Kali Yuga, we have a hard time struggling with one.
Oh.
So, but sometimes they are interconnected. Normally, one takes a main area. Generally, one concentrates on one varna, either Brahmana varna or Kshatriya varna. But sometimes there may be some necessity to learn depending on circumstances. At least one varna we should be learning. We should be trained in one particular varna, and that more easily can take place when we live a more natural lifestyle. Yeah. So if we if we go to the proper place, in India there's still, I was just hearing how there are still some places like Gurukul to train Brahmanas, some Gurukul, separate Gurukul to train Kshatriyas, and also separate Gurukul to train Vaishyas. Yeah. So, so this needs to be introduced. I think we probably have to. Yeah, it's already on the late side. So we can continue again tomorrow. Jai Grantaraj Bhagavatam ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai.